Hi, I'm Dr. Walter Matwichuk, and the purpose of today's intermittent reinforcement email message is to talk to you about how REBT can assist you in coping with loss and unfavorable changes. Loss and change, even unfavorable change, is part of the human experience. We lose relationships, jobs, neighborhoods change, our functional abilities change and degrade. Even our cultures change and evolve, and sometimes not to our liking. In rational emotive behavior therapy, we encourage you to adopt flexible and non-extreme attitudes towards the changes that occur that you don't like and the losses that you suffer. When we demand that things not change or that losses not occur, we tend to have a great deal of difficulty adapting to reality as it is, and we suffer with unhealthy negative emotions of anger, depression, anxiety. And the solution from the REBT perspective is to step back and identify the rigid and extreme attitudes that lie at the core of your emotional disturbance. People generally do not like to relinquish rigid attitudes about how things must remain. However, when we avoid flexible thinking about changes and losses that occur in life, we generate unhealthy negative emotions that actually add to our practical problems with the creation of emotional problems. In REBT, we acknowledge that when losses occur, there will be practical inconveniences, and that coping with these inconveniences requires high frustration tolerance, high discomfort tolerance, cultivating unconditional life acceptance. And all these things are very hard for humans to do, largely because we are biologically predisposed to disturbing ourselves. Nevertheless, when you adopt the REBT perspective that you also have the biological predisposition to adopt flexible attitudes and non-extreme attitudes and adapt, the more you practice flexible and non-extreme attitudes, the better you tend to handle the losses and unfavorable changes of life. So REBT encourages you on a regular basis to remind yourself that things don't have to remain the same, that loss is part of life, and although you don't like it, you can tolerate these losses and still have some degree of happiness in life. That when you lose something, it doesn't make you a loser. It doesn't make life totally bad, although, of course, there may very well be practical consequences that you face subsequent to your losses. Rational emotive therapy is a hard therapy to practice, but yet it yields great emotional benefits. And the more you apply it, the better you can get at it. You may have to age and suffer a certain amount of rigidity that occurs in your body with the aging process, but the mind is capable of increasing flexibility as time goes on if you work at it. I also encourage you to attend my weekly free demonstrations where I teach people flexible and non-extreme attitudes when they discuss with me a real problem that they're facing in their life. It occurs each week at 9 a.m. in New York. It's on Zoom, and it's free to attend, but you need the link. So write to me at rebtdoctor@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send you the link. I hope to see you on Saturday, but more importantly, I hope you cultivate flexible and non-extreme attitudes as you face the inevitable losses and dispreferred changes that will occur in your life.